Welcome back. Checking our Sunrise Smart Start. Breaking overnight, 77 asylum seekers arrived at a hotel in Monroe County last evening. We're told the families are lawfully admitted in the United States while they officially seek asylum. Officials say the hotel, prior to the arrival of the asylum seekers and in accordance with County Executive Adam Bello's executive order, filed an emergency housing plan, which was approved by the county. The people who arrived did so with food, shelter, medicine, and personal needs, all funded by New York City. The county will hold the news briefing at 10 this morning. We'll have the updates right here on News 8 and on our website at rochesterfirst.com. A tense afternoon as the Baytown Walmart in Penfield was evacuated following the report of a man with a firearm inside. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office says while a threat was never found, they did take every precaution, combing through security footage, asking around for witnesses, and working with other businesses in that area, many of which were put under a shelter in place. The Sheriff's Office has determined there was no threat. Rochester police announcing arrests made in multiple shootings. 28-year-old Michael Taylor has been arrested for allegedly shooting a 23-year-old outside an apartment building on Green Knolls Drive last month. Police say the victim is expected to live. Taylor is charged with assault and criminal possession of a weapon. And two men were arrested in connection to a shooting on Beechwood Street from May. Police tell us the occupants of a house on Beechwood, 53-year-old Peter Travis Zenon and 36-year-old Jonathan Baez Narvaez, got into an argument with the victim, telling him to move his car. Police say shots were then fired at the victim, hitting him. They say the victim took off in his car, hitting a parked car while trying to get away. Police arrived nearby and performed life-saving measures. The victim was rushed to the hospital. Excuse me, I'm having a coughing jag. I'm sorry, I am having an early morning coughing jag. The victim did survive. Travis Zenon is charged with criminal possession of a weapon. He and Baez Narvaez are both charged with assault. This is not easy. A former Grease employee is suing the town supervisor, Bill Rylick, with other high-ranking officials seeking millions of dollars in back pay, benefits, and other damages. The employee claims he was forced to do side work on cars at Rylick's Hot Rod Ranch for weekends for long hours without pay. The lawsuit comes from Robert Bobby Johnson, a former deputy commissioner of public works. His lawyer filed it last Friday. He says this all began in 2014 when Rylick became supervisor. He claims that when his official grease duties changed to include thousands of unpaid hours of forced labor for the town, Rylick's side business in the county Republican Party. Rylick, meanwhile, says he knows nothing about it and nothing has been served to his knowledge, adding this was a media stunt to get an easy settlement. You can find more on this lawsuit over at rochesterfirst.com. Federal prosecutors want to limit what former President Donald Trump or his lawyers can publicly release when it comes to evidence in the January 6th case. Yesterday, the Trump's legal team argued in a court filing that prosecutors' proposed protective order aimed at preventing the public disclosure of evidence is too broad and would restrict his First Amendment rights. Special counsel Jack Smith fired back, urging the judge to reject the Trump defense's proposed changes. A former Minneapolis police officer was sentenced to nearly 5 years in prison for aiding and abetting manslaughter in the 2020 killing of George Floyd. At the sentencing, Tu Tao defended his actions, saying he didn't do anything wrong. The judge imposed a harsher sentence than prosecutors requested, saying he'd hoped the former officer would have shown more remorse. We are happy to report no accidents on 390, 490, and 590. All is clear. Traffic is flowing smoothly right now. Cannabis licenses are on hold again as the Office of Cannabis Management gets hit with yet another lawsuit. This time, a group of New York military veterans claim OCM procedures for those in a retail license precluded them and others from applying. The lawsuit challenges the conditional adult use cannabis retail dispensary or card application program. It allows people with previous marijuana-related conviction and experience owning and operating a business in New York to get first dibs at opening a dispensary.
And so by only providing this initial licensing period for justice-involved individuals who have the cannabis conviction on their record, individuals like service-disabled veterans who are also social equity applicants who should be prioritized under the MRTA, the Marijuana Regulation and Taxation Act, the plaintiffs are arguing that they've been harmed by being left out of this first mover's advantage.
A hearing is expected this Friday in Albany. Controversy continued this morning over the proposed move for the University Preparatory Charter School for young men known as UPrep. The school is looking to move into a new location on East Ridge Road in Irondequoit. Community members who voiced concerns say they're worried the move would affect traffic, the enrollment, and property values. A school official at the meeting explains they're moving into an existing location with little to no impact to the community there. He also clarified the school is looking for an area variance from the town, not a use variance, which are more common in residential.
With respect to the reduced setback of this southeastern corner, it will have no effect on any roads. It is surrounded by mature trees that will stay in place. So with respect to this specific setback, it will have no impact on traffic or traffic safety.
In UPrep's full environmental assessment form, they marked no for, quote, will the proposed action result in substantial increase of traffic above present levels, unquote. How can they honestly mark this as no? 13 buses, 85 staff cars, and who knows how many private vehicles entering and leaving the property twice daily on a 2-lane road with no shoulders for 10 months will definitely change the character of the neighborhood.
A decision was not made last night. The next zoning board meeting will be held in September. Final check of the weather now with James Gilbert and Liz. Props for bringing the water. You were not here when I had a coughing jag about 5 minutes ago.
I heard it, and I had to run it. Look, the Smart Start tried to take you out, but you persisted.
It's a lot of reading with no break.
I appreciate you sticking with us. John, this has been a fun show as we gear up for this Tuesday. Light rain showers. Now, John, you see that radar image out of Wayne County?
Yeah.
That's birds flying out of the Montezuma Wildlife Refuge.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That is true, yeah. Those birds starting off this morning, and we are starting off. Probably rain jacket worthy with the light rain showers. Those are going to last through about noon, so give it 5 or 6 hours. Then those rain showers taper off, and we should have a nice afternoon and evening. Temperatures way down today, low 70s, but we jump right back up. 80s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday here. So back to that summer feel next few days. But you won't catch me poolside this afternoon with those low 70s.
Keep the Speedos at home. James, it's been an honor and a privilege. Thank you. And thanks so much for watching News 8 at Sunrise. Our next update is in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is up next.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.